Game 1 of the NBA Finals. The Pacers proved they had what it takes to be conference champions, winning in 6 games. Now, only one obstacle stands between them and the Larry O'Brien Trophy. It all starts now as they battle against the Oklahoma City Thunder. The pinnacle of the postseason. The NBA Finals is here.
We've been building to this all season, the NBA Finals. Welcome and thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Haliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Mathurin in at the 3. And for Oklahoma City, some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. You look at the Pacers, a whole year of blood, sweat, and tears comes down to this.
This is when the lights are their brightest, BA. The eyes of the whole world fixed upon you. You have what it takes to win it all.
And stolen by Hartenstein. The teardrop. Williams misses.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Nembhard outside. Siakam outside. Turner, a screen on Holmgren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they pick up 2.
Really adept at rolling after setting the screen. Turner, a difficult cover in these pick and rolls.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Haliburton. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Mathurin. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. We talked about this matchup here tonight, specifically what his team wants to do against Miles Turner. Coach told me we need to push him out of the paint whenever we can and make him a jump shooter and live with those results. If we can do that, I think we'll be in great shape. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
You can tell Dort keeps his options open when he has the ball. He'll set up another guy if he can.
Haliburton, pass to Turner. Now Nembhard. Outside Mathurin. Down low. Here's Siakam. The Thunder pull it in. Outside, Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Haliburton. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Pacers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And here they come. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Quick, let's check out the field goal percentage leaders in the postseason. And you look at Hartenstein, he is consistent. 4th highest shooting percentage in the NBA.
Since we started the playoffs, he's been totally locked in offensively, taking and making some good looks.
Pacers trail by 6. Nembhard with it. Outside Mathurin. Nembhard outside. Turner, a screen on Williams. Here's Nembhard. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
One falls for him. Caruso, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. So he makes both from the line. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Williams. Here's Dort. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. McConnell with it. And it's Dort picking him up. And here's Maverick. Siakam, left side. Back to Mathurin. From deep. Nails it from 3.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. To the inside. Here's Williams. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Siakam. Still no points. And stolen by Hartenstein. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First trip to the line for him here. First one falls. So for Oklahoma City, Wiggins, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Joe comes in for Dort. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Williams. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Bryant, he's checked in for Turner. Toppin comes in for Siakam. Nesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And Haliburton is subbed in for Nembhard. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Pacers trail by 4. Nesmith on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Knocks down the long J.
Haliburton, a really good knockdown shooter, which adds great value to this offense.
Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Obi Toppin. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shai in the league.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
McConnell passes to Haliburton. Out to the right wing. Lets it fly. And there's Toppin on the assist by Haliburton.
Toppin has become a good jump shooter who understands floor spacing.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Now here's Haliburton. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Oklahoma City ahead, up by 3. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Oklahoma City.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. We've got Nesmith. Haliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Thomas Bryant. And it's Toppin in at the 4-man position.
Such an integral part to Haliburton's game. He's one of the best passers in the league.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Pacers making their last shot. Count that bucket.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
Pass to Nesmith. Toppin against Wiggins. Here's McConnell. Just 4 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Haliburton for 3. Caruso grabs the board. And it's Caruso with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 3-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
McConnell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Bryant, tightly guarded. Oh, 2 physical points for Haliburton.
Haliburton, such a special player, and his rush hour handles round out his game.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Sinks that one from the post. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
McConnell passes to Bryant. Now here's Nesmith. He's guarded by Caruso. Pass to McConnell. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the floater. And he lays it up and in. And now a 7-point Oklahoma City lead. The Pacers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Nesmith with it. Toppin left side. Now Haliburton. 6 on the shot clock. There's Nesmith with the 3. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Joe, pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA takes it himself. And it's in there. He's got 14.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. Pass to Nesmith. Let's go with a 3. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Here's Oklahoma City now. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pacers trail by 9. Outside Nesmith. Pass to Bryant. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Indiana making a switch here. Turner, he's checked in for Bryant. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Matherin's checked in for Haliburton. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Here's Caruso. No points so far. Back to Hartenstein. Pass to Holmgren. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Now the Pacers on the move. Nembhard, good.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Now here's Williams. Hartenstein passes to Williams. Hartenstein with a screen on Matherin. Inside. And it's Hartenstein. That time on the assist from Dort. Dort's got his third assist of the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Holmgren against Siakam. Turner, a screen on Holmgren. Pass to Turner. Nembhard outside. 5 on the clock. Takes a three. Buries it from 3. Nembhard's got 7.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Right side, Williams. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Outside Neesmith. Beyond the arc. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, Rick. What did you think of your team's offensive execution in the first half?
We got to get it moving more. We got to get it driven more. They're very physical. You're trying to run plays. They blow all that stuff up. And so bottom line with our offense, we got to get some more stops. That'll help our offense.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were. Looking at this series for the Indiana Pacers, they've made it this far, game 1 of the NBA Finals. Shaq, how much brighter is the spotlight here in this championship round? Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And time for us to get back into it here in game 1. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. That's the group from Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Now here's Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. And here's Holmgren. Here's Williams. He's covered by Matherin. Uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got 8.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
And here's Haliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Trailing by 8. Haliburton, a screen on Gordon. Nembhard, pass to Mathurin. Over Williams. And it's Mathurin missing. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Oh, he picked him clean. Here we go. The pull-up. And all around the rim that time before dropping. 7 points in the game.
That's one of the things his coaches have encouraged him to do. Look for the mid-range jumper, Tyrese. Way to knock it down.
Outside, Williams. To the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Scorers in the playoffs on our 2K leaderboard. In the third spot, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
Mathurin passes to Haliburton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Nice job by Haliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
Indiana shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
Seems like Haliburton is always looking to do a little more, always making the extra effort. That's fairly rare.
And both free throws good for Haliburton.
You love the seemingly endless energy that Haliburton gives his team. Always pushing himself to deliver his best effort on every play, every day.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 16 points for him. Shoots over Haliburton. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Pacers trail by 6. Siakam in the post. Dort defending. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Lou Dort picks one up.
A tried and true way to get guys off balance. Nice pump fake there by Siakam.
2 shots.
Can't get the first one.
They're shooting more free throws as his career is going on. Siakam wants to get that percentage up.
Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the Pacers also making a change. Nesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. Good on the second one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Not going to go that time. Siakam with the defensive effort. Haliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Siakam outside. Haliburton looking over the floor. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Haliburton's got 6 in the quarter.
Remarkable judgment in the pick and roll. Haliburton reads these situations extraordinarily well.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Haliburton. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And so it's Haliburton with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Now here's Haliburton. He's got 11. Hartenstein pulls it in.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And here's Caruso outside. The shot that time not on target. Pacers trail by 3. Neesmith passes to Haliburton. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, Haliburton missing.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Dort outside. Hartenstein a screen. They still need this. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. Nembhard with it, and it's Dort picking him up. Nembhard, the pass to Haliburton. 43 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Just 5 to shoot. Caruso against Siakam. No good. That would have tied it.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, tough finish inside by Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Haliburton outside. Here's Siakam. Solid defense from Williams. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Thunder, up 5. And coming up as soon as we return from... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. We've got Thomas Bryant, Neesmith out there with Toppin. Then there's T.J. McConnell, and it's Haliburton in at the 2. Caruso outside. That shot, no good.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Stolen by Wiggins. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Outside Neesmith to the paint. Here's Bryant. Rebound by Wiggins. Thunder leading by 5. Joe, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Joe. Outside, Williams. Now here's Joe, defended by Haliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander against McConnell. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
All right, fans, it's next game time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Dort's checked in. And the Pacers also making a change. Nembhard's checked in. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Haliburton outside. Against resistance, Haliburton gets it to go.
A terrific effort from Haliburton so far offensively. He's not holding anything back on that end of the floor.
Haliburton against Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
There's that man, Gilgeous-Alexander. So tough to contend with his quickness.
Gilgeous-Alexander taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. So for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. And Williams is subbed in for Caruso. And he can't hit the second. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
And with each made three, Mathurin's confidence rises, an encouraging sign.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Haliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Pacers trail by 3. Siakam finds Haliburton. Outside Mathurin to tie it up. Fires in the triple.
Boy, he's got a smooth stroke. Even on his catch and shoot jumpers, Mathurin has excellent form.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Dort's shot is good.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Nimhard outside. Back to Haliburton from the arc. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:51 left to play in the fourth quarter. Off with the layup. Pacers trail by 3. Inside. Deflects the pass. Now Williams. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Look at Shai playing big inside.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Turner, screen on Holmgren. Siakam, no good.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is Shai's game. Attack, get to the rim, and finish.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Here's Haliburton to the inside. Here's Siakam. And that time also a missed shot.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. It's starting to feel like desperation time.
Desperation indeed. They're playing against the clock.
Siakam, pass to Turner. And he sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
evolving as a leader right before our eyes. It's important that Turner continue to prove he can score in big moments.
Second team foul.
Here's Oklahoma City now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for your player, Isaiah Hartenstein. 2 2.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Here's Siakam. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The open shot by Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Well, he plays with such an edge. His style is tenacious.
Siakam, pass to Nembhard. So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And now, time for our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.